Hi guys, how are you doing? The day is beautiful, the sun is out, and I'm out and about. And I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about some, apartment living and all that.
DoorDash is online. DoorDash is online.
Living situations in apartments and how to handle stuff like that because a lot of people get out in the morning, they work at 5, 4, whatever. They live in an apartment. What I've noticed is that a lot of them, when they come out, they just bang the door, boom, and there's, commotion, there's noise, everything. And I've realized some people, toxic people, whatever, usually they're miserable and they think they're the only ones that are miserable. And so they try to take out their misery on other people, by doing all these crazy things. Like they go to work in the morning, it's like they don't want to go to that job, I don't know what. But when they come out at 4 or 5 in the morning, they'll be banging left, right, and center. And then when they get back at, I don't know if it's 3, 4, or 5 p.m., they do the same thing again. It's really like loud, crazy noises. I don't think that someone playing music or people talking loudly in the apartment, whatever, it really don't bother a lot of people. I don't think it even bothers me that much, you know, as someone banging the door. So I just want to let you know, if you're going through this, man, you're not alone. I wanted to make this video just to put my opinions out there and maybe um talk with some of y'all, people that anybody has gone through these or has ever experienced these. Maybe if we talk about it, maybe we can all find better ways to live with each other, you know, and to make life better for us as we go through this life with people that sometimes are not very pleasant to live with. If someone's banging the door 4 a.m., 5 a.m., because I remember I used to work evenings and people work this early and they come out and do all this, whatever crazy thing. And if they come back, maybe the days I'm off, if I'm home by 3, 4, or 5, they do. I hear them doing the same thing when they're coming back from work or wherever they're coming from, school. Some have a lot of kids and the kids, they just all, banging doors or whatever. Like they don't really care. And what I've noticed is that for you to be able to live quietly, I know sometimes I've called police, I've done stuff like that. And one thing that has helped me from a police officer I had heard was to use headphones, earplugs. And these earplugs usually, it's worked for me for a while. I've used little ones, big ones, whatever you name it. And it is very good for your sleep because you can sleep better when you use these. I know for sure I've had a very good sleep using that. And then when I go to when I try to get up in the morning, usually my alarm, I set it on high. I don't know, I set it on high volume. So in the morning when my alarm rings with my headphones on, I'm still able to hear whoever, when my alarm comes on for me to get up, do whatever I gotta do. So that has helped, but it's it's very hard knowing that you don't feel safe in your own apartment. You can't just sleep peacefully. You have to use all these things, earplugs and headphones during the day, earplugs at night. It's like you always gotta be covering your ear for some reason. Because even when I'm taking phone calls, sometimes I always have headphones in my ear when I'm on the phone during the day because you just never know when these people come and just start bothering and disturbing your peace, you know. Anyway, I'm just saying if you're going through these with these tricks that I've been given, maybe it can help you to, use earplugs, headphones. Use earplugs at night, headphones during the day. You can get the big earmuffs that cover your ear like headphones. If you don't like the little ones that go in your ear, because I find those little ones irritating. I used to think it would poke my ear, but my recent place I'm at, my recent landlord used it, and he told me about the earplugs too. Though I heard from someone before, but he showed me what he was using, and I bought it, but I didn't really like his that he showed me. So I use the big ones. It's uncomfortable to sleep. It's like a big
You've missed
headphones
the
that
trip
cover
in
your ear.
DoorDash.
But um, my experience, the little ones work better with blocking out noise when you sleep than the big ones, and they're comfortable to sleep in. And he told me it wouldn't, because I used to think it would pop my ear if I lay on it, but he said it wouldn't. So I've been using those now. It's working really good. Little ones, little earplugs, and that has worked for me. Another thing that I'd love to do is, with all this commotion going on, sometimes it can bring some bad energy to you. It can bring some bad energy to you, and it can really make you feel bad sometimes. And one of the things I use to reduce my stress relief is, this is something you should even do every day, is to go outside. Usually they say go for a 30 minutes walk every day, regardless of whether you're working or not working. Moving your body 30 minutes a day is good. If you're working, maybe you don't have to, but from what I have read and research, it says that you should at least go for a walk 30 minutes every day, 5 days a week. So actually 3 days a week, and then 2 days a week you should be doing some strength training kind of exercise
Head
movement,
north on Independence Drive toward Poteet Drive.
So they're saying that you should be doing cardio 3 days a week, strength training 5 days a week. And this strength training, it could be types of strength training. Could be Pilates, could be yoga. I know you don't think yoga is strength training, but it is. Weightlifting, weight training, whatever. What did they call it? Cardio, and then weight training. Weight training is yoga, Pilates, weightlifting, like the gym equipment, whatever. And cardio is just go walking 3 days a week. And you rest 2 days, I guess. So whenever this crazy things is going on, I go outside when I wake up in the morning. I'm not consistent with it, but the days I've done it, I really loved it. When you just, when you just wake up, doesn't matter if it's 4 a.m. when you go to what, it don't matter what time you go to work. When you get up in the morning, go outside. Or what I do when I get up in the morning, early in the morning, is, excuse me, I go outside, and I make myself a cup of coffee or tea, and I go outside and I drink my coffee. The reason why I do that is because I started doing it when the winter started. You go outside with a cup of coffee. While I'm having my cup of coffee outside, I'm breathing some fresh air, which is making my mind, refreshing my mind, refreshing my body, my spirit, my system, whatever. And I'm looking at the weather and see how it looks like, if I can actually be a delivery driver for that day. If I'm able to deliver that day, I kind of look at the roads. Is there snow? And then it kind of helps me, and then now I know what it looks like outside. Now I know how I should handle my driving, if I should even be going out, risking my life in that way, on that day, if it's roads are good or not. If it's good, then I know, okay, it's 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever, I've gone out, the weather is good. Now I can go start my day. I've had coffee. So now, excuse me, I'm doing something here. So now I can go take a shower, whatever, get ready for work, and go outside knowing what to expect, because I've seen what's out there. And that has helped me in the past. The days I haven't done it, I went outside and I realized it had snowed, the weather was really bad. And oh my god, what's happening with this app? And the weather was really bad. So I would usually have a bad day because I didn't look at the weather. And then I go on the roads, and then I go get stuck somewhere, and then I gotta return the orders that I have because I can't. My car is stuck, and I cannot get to the houses like I would like to, so I have to cancel the order, which means no money for that day. Anyway, what I'm saying is, if you know these people wake up at 4 or 5 and they bang the doors in your apartment or condo, whatever you're living, set your alarm for. If they wake up at 4, if they usually leave at 4 or 5 and make this noise, set your alarm maybe 5, maybe 10, 15 minutes earlier from the time this you always hear this noise, this people banging, whatever. Wake up at that time, you know, early at that time. Go outside. Just get outside, a little bit away from the building. Maybe go to the backyard or wherever you guys always hang out during the day outside. Have your lollipop or something, and just take you a glass of water out there and sip your water for like 10, 15 minutes until you see those people leave. And then you can go back inside and continue to sleep. Stay away from them until they're gone, and then you go back and enjoy your sleep or whatever until your time to go do get on with your day. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I hope this helps you living in whatever apartment or tight spaces that we sometimes find ourselves living in, and trying to save money and manage our finances, manage this life, and the people around us, and just how to live cordially with people that are not so cordial. So I hope this helps you maybe enjoy where you're living a little bit more, you know, to your next journey in your life. And stay blessed. One love, peace, and joy. Have a nice day. Bye.